Green and black car third on the outside.
Yep, right front tire went down. You're exactly right, Clint.
66, third place.
Ooh, not clear.
Yeah, and you see.
I think he was trying to get down and fill that gap there, Kevin. Just not clear.
Who was the second one, Clint?
The 7, I believe.
The 7
Justin
car.
Haley.
Yeah, and you saw the flames come out of Justin Haley. He saw Chandler Smith coming down the racetrack while he was clearly still underneath. And Haley knew that.
Yeah, he lifted, tried to stay out of it. He was way too.
Yeah,
up the side.
And it looked like.
That's a big hit, Kevin.
Yeah, there's damage to several cars.
See,
right
all
there.
Guy barely getting through there. Priest as well.
Well, the cars in the front of the pack there
really started before that.
They checked that line up right there, and then it starts to. You see Daniel Suarez checked up. Alex Bowman got into the back of him, and it just that accordion when they check up like that. You can't see the further that you get back. It becomes harder and faster. To slow down, it's harder because things are happening so much faster.
It's just an aggressive block. The plan was they had him staggered, and it really did slow that line up. When he tried to make the move to make the pass, wasn't there. Stacked them all up, the rest is history.
And Bowman into the safer barrier after tires blow out. This is from Ryan Blaney.
Got one signaled out outside.
Let's see what happens behind the leaders.
Yeah, you see the 20 car was just on the outside of SVG right there, and they all just ran out of room. Kind of squeezed him up into the wall and wrecked some of those cars at the end. But all that congestion started when Denny Hamlin got underneath Joey Logano, and when Joey got in the middle of the pack right there, then everything starts to get congested. But Bell was on the outside of that 88 just a little bit and squeezed him in the fence, and off they go.
Hard to believe how that wiped out just about the entire rest of the field. Now let's go back and look at the moment of caution.
Yeah, you said it.
Yeah, that inside line is going to stack up, and Denny Hamlin is just at the end of that stack up and checks up and gets hit from behind.
Yep.
From the 38.
Almost had it saved.
And you saw Zane Smith hit the door of the 2 car right there and spin out. That happens a lot. You hit that right front end of the door, and all of a sudden the car will just whip around.
Still out there. On you tied out back.
Just accordioned on him.
Outside.
Logano, you heard him say something's wrong with the car, and you see how the power, obviously everybody's going by, starts stacking them up one by one all the way back. Accordion effect happens. Then Chastain gets turned up into LEO.
Yep, John Hunter Nemechek got the corner of Chastain, which went up and into the wall.
And then there's Kyle Busch spinning around back there, product of that penalty. Mistakes bite people, bite these teams each and every week.
I know that's the exact scenario that they got into last year, as we see another angle here.
Watch that green and white car as things stack up, gets tipped and comes down. Didn't drive into Chastain, but got tipped down there.
The further that accordion's back, the harder those hits get, and eventually somebody gets spit out and sent up the racetrack.
Riley Herbst involved, Justin Allgaier, and more. Whoa.
Poor Elio.
Let's ride with Castroneves. And Kyle Busch, who restarted at the back under penalty.
House is going to come down the racetrack to cover the block on Joey Logano. It's super tight, but we're 15 laps to go in the Daytona 500. You see the flames come out of the Logano car. You're going to watch the 22 car start to get. He's not giving up on trying to get this position, and they just all run out of room right there, Clint.
Kyle Busch got knocked to the inside as well as those cars that crashed into the outside.
I did not see him.
Joey's going to be very frustrated with that, with Stenhouse, obviously. But a little bit of patience. I think as fast as his car was, he was going to have another shot at that. Man, poor Blaney. He was in the position to win this race. Was doing nothing wrong. Literally. Cole Custer. It just continues to get worse and worse as they come down through this straightaway. Starts there, starts dancing around across the front bumper. Some more here, gets crossed up. Rest is history. There it goes. Now watch the 60 car, Priest. Bam!
Yeah, you saw the.
Gets up on the. That's wild. I've never seen a car do that. That shows how fast they go.
And they pile up behind him. This is from Eric Jones. Oh.
You think these guys aren't tough?
A devastating crash for Ryan Preece. An incredible camera work by our Fox crew.
I'm so glad to see that window net down and him be able to get out of that thing. Whew, that's scary.
It's unbelievable what it looks like when these cars get caught by the air like that. And I'm with you, Clint. I've never seen one take off with a wheelie like that. But they just flip around like they don't weigh 3,600 pounds.
Well, nothing weighs that much at 186 mile an hour.
Saw the airbox just blow away. The right front tucked up underneath the A-post there.
Car did its job, though.
And he walked away.
So many safety enhancements in these race cars.
And look at William Byron. He's about in the middle of your screen right there. You see the 24 car. He's going to go to the top. You see Cole Custer goes to the outside of Denny Hamlin. Briscoe gives Hamlin a shot, and then Custer moves down to just try to block. There's not room. You see William Byron and Tyler Reddick just barely sneak by on the outside.
And for Hendrick Motorsports, the 10th Daytona